It's that time again. My entire designer bag collection is out, and in this video we are going to be decluttering and organising it. Hey everyone, I'm going to come closer because we need to catch up. So this is episode 3 of my luxury wish list mini-series. I've never done a series on this YouTube channel before, and it has been a journey, and we are only halfway through. So in this video we are going to be taking stock of my entire designer bag collection, which is slightly out of control. And I'm going to be picking out the bags that I know are absolutely not going anywhere, and then the ones that I'm really enjoying right now. And hopefully I would really like to get to a point where I have between 5 and 10, maybe from this collection, that I would like to sell. A little bit of housekeeping: if you like the look of anything that I think I'm going to sell at the end of this video, please don't comment and say that you would like to buy it, because episode 4 I'm going to be sharing with you all the prices, like when I've made some final decisions on what is going. It is going to be my first ever sale vlog, so if you aren't subscribed already, make sure you do that. And in episode 5 we are going to be having a luxury wish list unboxing, and I can tell you it has just arrived. And it has the potential to be one of the best unboxings and items in my collection of all time. Seriously. Or it could be a complete disaster. And I'm going to be sharing why, like I said, in episode 5. So make sure you stick around for that. Now, I know there might be some screaming, some shouting at screens as I go through this process. Bags that you think I shouldn't sell, ones that I absolutely should just get rid of. Let me know what you think in the comments. And to make sure that you don't miss out on the future episodes, you can also sign up to the email list for free. I'll pop a link up here and down below for you. This is going to notify you of any future video releases. Okay, let's get to it, because we have a mammoth task ahead. The lights are on, we are ready to fill the shelves. I need another row of lights up here, don't I? I have all my bag hangers here. I will link to these down below in the description box. These are absolutely fantastic, especially for bags that won't stand up by themselves. And here are all my beautiful babies in no order at all. I have my Louis Vuitton trunk over here, which isn't going anywhere. Like, this for me was a forever piece. I will have this forever. I've always wanted a Louis Vuitton trunk. Okay, now to pick out the bags that are absolutely not going anywhere. And I'm going to go straight to, this was the same in my last video. It will be my Pearl Chanel boy bag. The bag that I would grab if my house was on fire. And this one lives up here. You are not going anywhere, you beauty. The next bag that I know is going absolutely nowhere is my Chanel Trendy CC. I still actually have the plastic on the top plate here because I don't want to scratch it, but you can see it's raising at the edges, so I need to get some hardware protectors for this. And again, I actually put this one on a hanger up here just to keep it, you know, so the edges down here aren't wearing on the corners. The next bag here is another Chanel bag that again is never going anywhere, I don't think. I absolutely love it. This is my Chanel boy bag, medium size again, with antique gold hardware. It's kind of a hard one to capture on camera. Like, it's just so beautiful and it just looks so dark. So that one is going to go here. Go, make sure this is in position. I didn't really account for how tricky it was going to be walking around with all the bags on the floor, but let's keep going. And here we have my Chanel Patent Vintage Square with the 24 karat gold hardware that I picked up pre-loved, and she was an absolute bargain. I am going to place this bag with one hand onto the shelf. So this one usually lives here. You'll probably see it in some of my videos, but look how bright the gold hardware is. The next bag that's absolutely not going anywhere, my Chanel Business Affinities Black Pink. These don't stand up very well by themselves. These hangers again are a must. And the pink one here, I think this looks nice on the gold stand rather than the black ones. She just sat here sparkling away, minded her own business. My Prada crystal bag, again, not going anywhere. This was such a pleasant surprise of a bag. I love it so much more than I thought. This bag, it does kind of stand up by itself here, but I'm actually going to put it onto this hanger here so that it definitely doesn't fall over. My other sparkly number, this is from Stella McCartney. This is the Tiny Falabella bag. And I will link to these, by the way, if they're still available down below, but I absolutely love it. I definitely needed some gold sparkle to go along with my silver sparkle. Look at this in the daylight, so pretty. Okay, let's put this one up here too, because this one definitely doesn't stand up by itself. Voila. We have here my Chanel Tweed 19 bag that definitely not ready to part with this one. I'm going to put this next to the Patent Square here. Okay, so we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here. And I also have my YSL Icar tote bag, which I only recently got and I haven't really used it yet. So that's not going anywhere. And we basically have 10 bags here. These are definites, not going anywhere. So everything on the floor now, I need to kind of figure out which ones I like using the most. I can definitely see some that I absolutely love. There are 2 bags here that are the same that I find so useful. My Saint Laurent Lulu, and I have it in the cinnamon suede as well. They're both the same size, but the vintage Blanc in the leather. Oh, I'm so glad I got this. I do really love it. I think I need more white bags, and the cinnamon suede is just so warm. So these 2 aren't going to go anywhere. One that always sits next to this bag actually, because they are both neutrals, is my Dior Book tote bag. Now I haven't really used the Dior Book tote bag, but as of right now, there is no way it's going anywhere because I just think it's the most beautiful, like look at the embroidery, like just the most absolutely beautiful bag. I think these look nice together. My cinnamon, I'm going to put this over here because I actually have quite a few like cinnamon coloured bags, so I'm going to put them across here. Speaking of which, my Mulberry Little Softie, which I've started using a little bit and I absolutely love it. By the way, if you're wondering what these are, the paint when I first had these shelves built was slightly it felt slightly tacky. I mean, it definitely feels dry now, but just in case, I still have these down so that the bags aren't actually on the side. This was a recent purchase. Loads of you have commented on saying you love it. My gold Mulberry Mini Alexa. I managed to get this in the sale, and I think, so this is going to go up here with my other kind of like sparkly bags. My Saint Laurent Sunset bag, which is looking a bit sorry for itself because it's kind of fallen over. This is my ride or die. This is the bag where I've just planned an outfit but not the bag, and I always end up taking this bag out with me, especially of an evening. So I'm going to put this one here with the other black bags. My limited edition Louis Vuitton bags. I did debate selling this because this is a Speedy 30, but I also got the Catagram dog charm. This looks like my dog, and yeah, I just don't think I can part with this bag. Maybe one day if I literally never use it, but this is a giant monogram. They're super hard to get hold of now. I think I just regret it if this went anywhere. And this sits on this shelf here, and this one lives next to my Louis Vuitton Neverfull Stephen Sprouse roses. She is a keeper. She simply took me too long to track down. Louis, my on the go. This one lives here. My Neo Noe bag. Again, this is not going anywhere. I absolutely love it. You can get a full-size bottle of water in here and more. I also have my Odeon, which is literally like one of my favorite everyday bags. It's just so easy to use, and I'm going to have to make a bit of space, I think, on this shelf so that it can, if I move this back here, this can go there. So we have kind of a little Louis canvas trio. More canvas, we have the bun bag. This is the World Tour version. You can't get these anymore, and it's the one with the black leather, which, yep, I love. It took me quite a while to commit to this, but over summer and like going on like adventures, maybe a day out at Disneyland, which I've never been to, I need to go, this will be the bag that I take. So for now, I definitely want to see how much I actually use it this summer. Now, you know, we're fully out of lockdowns. I'm actually just going to put that there, which I know looks ridiculous, but I just feel like I need all the canvas in one place for now, and then let's see how much room we've got left. Hello, my Mulberry Mini Alexa in the lawn green with the silver hardware. Oh, it's just so bright. This one is staying. I'm gonna put it down here, maybe put some more of the bright colours down here so they're not too in your face. This is my Demelia Vancouver bag that I recently got in the colour taupe, and I am obsessed. These are so reasonably priced, guys. £350 in the UK. I'll pop a link down below, but yeah, this is absolutely staying. So I think I will put this one here. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up as fast as possible. My Pelen shearling bag, never thought I would be able to actually get my hands on this. It was sold out for the longest time, and oh, look at this glorious soul. This is the On The Go PM in Sunrise Pastel, and even though she really, like, this bag is not my style, it's very kind of colourful, very girly. I am still surprised to this day by how much I love it, and just grabbing it in summer with like a white dress, beautiful summer outfit, perfect. Like, this is not going anywhere. I think I'm going to put this here with the more like lighter neutrals. Let's see, there we go. My little Hetty bags, these are not Hermes Kelly bags, these are inspired bags, so they look similar, but they are not fakes, and I got 2 of these. These are from Lily & Bean, they are about £100 each, and I got the pink croc and the brown colour. So because this is so bright, I'm actually going to put these down here. If you are looking to try a mini Kelly bag out, either for like kind of a similar size, different colorways, then I highly recommend these. Here we have, this is totally random, my Givenchy Soft Antigona. This has my stuff in like actually right now. So I'm gonna put this over here because this won't be going on display. I'm currently using it and I do use it all the time. My Saint Laurent tote, which I got last year for summertime. I do really love using this on holiday. For like beach holidays, I just love how neutral it is, so that one is staying. The Gucci Bee Supreme tote, this one is going to stay out for now, and the Saint Laurent tote bag, even though this is beautiful, I literally never use it. What else is not going anywhere? My Louis Vuitton Lock Me Ever mini bag in the colour Grige. This is a forever piece. I absolutely love it. It is just the most beautiful bag ever. Bags that are going nowhere as well. My Louis Vuitton mini Capucine bag. This is the black one with the python. And I also have the scarlet red one here, which won't be going anywhere. I'm actually going to move this. I think I might move the Saint Laurent actually and put that one there. So then we have a row of neutrals. My Chanel 19 in caramel. Now this is something I do need everyone's thoughts on because it's not going to stand up. Here we go. How glorious this leather is. I do feel like maybe I've gone a bit overkill on the caramel bags. Like, these are all very similar size. The Saint Laurent Lulu, the Mulberry, and the Chanel 19. And I also have my relatively new Chloe Woody tote bag. This is again is in a beautiful caramel colour. I've hardly used this. I think I've used this once so far, but I do really like it as like a crossbody, more of an everyday, where the Chanel is maybe a little bit more fancy kind of vibes, a little bit more dressed up. So I don't want to get rid of this. I'm actually going to put this one up here for now, even though I don't want to keep it up there because that's not really, I guess it could be actually. I could maybe get another hanger here and then that could stay there. But yeah, I think out of these caramel bags, the lighting's not so great here because of the lights are making it darker, but I need to pick my caramel bags and maybe decide one to sell. But right now, I like all of these equally. Well, not equally, but I definitely don't think I will be selling any of them. Like, I actually really like the way that the softie looks. Like, the leather just looks amazing with the really bright gold hardware. So keeping for now. We have here my Marc Jacobs The Tote. This is great. I wore this loads on holiday when I was walking around. If I move that back, we can put that one there at the front. I also have the shearling version in black and brown here. Oh, look at these, so cute. I actually think I prefer the black to the grey. I got the grey because it was something a bit different, but do I need two of the exact same bag? Maybe not. So I prefer the black, it just goes with a little bit more. This might be for the chopping block, but I'm gonna put the black one here for now. The Prada Kahia, this is a love-hate bag, but for now, I'm still looking for an all black one. Haven't found one that's in good enough condition, so this one is definitely going to be staying. So this is what we have left currently. And this is an interesting lineup. So the ones out of all of these that I think I still want to keep is, I have my Louis Vuitton Capucine full-size purse. This made it into the decluttering last time. I said I was going to sell it, but I have recently seen a conversion kit where you can actually turn this into a crossbody bag with a liner inside. So I think for now, I'm going to keep this because that could actually be a really cute like little wallet on chain bag. And yeah, it kind of matches the other ones here. My LUXE backpack, everyone says to keep this and it is really beautiful. I think for now I probably will, but I did say I don't know if I need the LUXE Ever and the backpack. Like, do I need two of a very similar bag? We've both got top handles and I actually prefer the chain strap on this one. So, oh, I don't know, this one could go, but for now, I don't know, maybe I'll see what I think. Actually, I'm going to move you there and I'm going to move you there. Maybe that needs a stand as well. Move that one down there now. So all the shelves, the shelving space is full. Glorious. Oh my gosh, I feel so humbled by this. This is just out of this world. Never dreamt I would have this many incredible pieces. And I feel like I've got like a really nice variety of different styles, sizes and brands. So let's take a look at what is left. So I have chosen to save 39 bags. The idea that I was actually going to cut my collection down to 20 last time seems a bit ridiculous, but I will say that I have included in that count things like my Little Lily and Bean like Hetty bags, even though I guess these aren't really designer, they are definitely more high street based on the price, and also the Vancouver bag. So 39 is a total number. In terms of like designer bags, I've probably got around 25 to 30. And then how many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 bags I'm considering selling. So let's quickly go through these. Like I said, make sure you stay tuned for episode 4 though, because I will be making some final decisions. I'm not going to make final ones now, but these are the bags that I've just not gravitated towards. My velvet Saint Laurent, this was one of my first ever designer bags, like my first ever evening bag, but due to having like the Capucines and Chanel in my collection now, I never really use this. The one thing I will say about this though is that I nearly gravitated towards it the other day when I went to London, because in terms of its size, it can fit quite a lot, but because it's quite thin, like it's not too chunky, I nearly took this to London with me because it wouldn't take too much room up in my suitcase. So that is one that is potentially on the chopping block here, just because other bags in my collection. My Chanel boy bag here, let me move back slightly. My Chanel boy bag, I said in the last decluttering video that I was going to sell this and I didn't. I just did not have the heart to sell it. This was actually my first ever Chanel bag, but since then I do have 2 other boy bags now, which I love so much more. And this grey has a blue undertone. It might be picking up on camera right now, but we've got bright lights, so that's probably emphasizing it too much. A lot of you say in comments that this is your favorite bag out of my entire collection. So I think that's another reason that I've kind of put off selling this. We have just had a price increase, like literally a week ago now, and this bag went up recommended retail price at just over £500. So I'm not too upset that I actually waited, because this bag has gone up maybe around £1,000 now in the last year in terms of recommended retail. So I think it might be time to finally say goodbye. I haven't used it at all since the last decluttering video. It's not been a bag that I've gravitated towards. My Marc Jacobs mini shearling, I love this. It is so cute. They're really lightweight. They come with a crossbody strap as well and a zip. But do I need 2 of the exact same bag just in a different colour? I don't know. I think I prefer the black one more, so potentially this one. I recently got this as well. It took me ages to track this colour down because it's in a bright neon green. I actually took this on holiday with me and I really loved using it because I could see at the pool what was inside the bag, and I wasn't too bothered because it's like an organza fabric. I wasn't too fussed about it getting wet, not that it did, but that is the only time that I've used it. And I do think, in hindsight, I love this colour green. It's so bright, but it is really hard to style. Maybe someone who is used to wearing bright colours, this would suit them more. But I would actually like to get this bag again, but in the black organza, so that I could style it really easily. My Givenchy Infinity Bucket bag. I love this bag. I just never use it. It's probably quite similar actually to my soft Antigona in terms of the black smooth leather. I just love the chains down the side, honestly, but again, never used it. My Prada double tote bag in the nude colour, love this bag. It comes with a crossbody strap. If I was still going to a workplace, I definitely wouldn't be getting rid of this because I think I would use it a lot. But because I don't commute to a place of work anymore, I prefer more secure bags that aren't open. So I don't really like tote bags as much. So that one could be going. My Keepall, again, this is one that I said in my last video I was going to sell, but then didn't have the heart to actually sell it. I came very close to selling it actually. Quite a few people were literally ready to send me the money and I backed out of it. Again, we've had some quite big price increases on this in the last year, but I haven't used it since that video at all. So I guess that's confirmation that as much as I think this bag is so beautiful, great for weekends away, I have my Saint Laurent Icare tote bag now, a really big one. So I think I would actually use that instead of this. So yeah, this one also might be on the chopping block. My Gucci B tote bag, Supreme tote bag. This one I knew as soon as it arrived that actually, I think it's really cute. I actually saw someone wearing it when I was in London and I was like, oh, that does look really nice. But yeah, I just don't think, it's quite a small little tote bag and I just gravitate towards other bags instead. So that one definitely will be in the next video. And oh, I know so many of you are going to absolutely kill me for this one, but the Saint Laurent Cassandre tote bag, you can't buy this bag anymore, and it is in the most gorgeous grey, like a really lovely deep grey, which looks amazing with the gold hardware here. I'd say this is actually quite a heavy bag. It's very much a kind of a glamorous tote bag, you know, if you're at work, going out for cocktails afterwards, or going to a nice brunch, something like that. This would work perfectly. I never use it. I just literally don't use it. I would just take another bag with me. I think, again, because of these are a similar size, right? If I was still at a workplace, I would probably still use both of these because they are gorgeous. But because I don't, I need something else for my kind of work now. So they don't really have a place in my collection anymore. What do you think? Do I have some bags that I need to maybe put into this pile of potentially selling? Just some of these, am I really making a big mistake? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for organising and helping me declutter my designer bag collection. As mentioned, make sure you stay tuned for episode 4, which is going to be my first ever sale vlog. So I'm going to make some final decisions on these bags. I'll be sharing with you ways that you can purchase them, how much they're going to cost, etc., all of that. And I think there's some other designer items that I will probably be putting in that sale vlog as well. I just need to go through it and it would have made this video too long. So some jackets, coats, for example. So make sure you stay tuned for that if you're interested in purchasing anything. And episode 5, I am so excited about because it is going to feature my first wish list bag unboxing of 2023, which could be amazing. It could be a complete disaster. Again, I'll be sharing with you why. Make sure you don't go anywhere because coming up next, I'll link my latest video release here for you and over here, the bags that I've decided to sell and how you can purchase them when it's live. Enjoy.